Good day, Hi kids. Today we're going to discuss about place value. Are you familiar with place value? Or do you still remember what place value is? Now, first let us define what is place value. So place value, it is a value represented by a digit in a number based on its position in the number. So for today, we're going to discuss four digits po. So we have ones, tens, hundreds, and thousands. Now, a place value uses what we call place value chart. As you can see, there are four different columns. Each column has its own value like ones, tens, hundreds, and thousands. So basically, the number of the digits that this lesson will be tackled po is only 4 digits po. Now, let's try to write this number here in our place value chart. But before that, make sure you know which one is ones, tens, hundreds, and thousands in the number. For example, number 5 is what? Where can we put number 5? Where can we put number 5 in the place value chart? So since it is the very last number in this, it is the very last digit in this number, it is the 1. So we're going to put 5 here in 1's column. How about 4? It follows 1, so it is placed in the tens column. Next, 876. So 6 will be put here, 7 will be put in tens, and 8 will be put in hundreds. How about 4,586? Always remember to start writing po the numbers or the digits from the very last part, which is 6. So 6 will be in our ones column, 8 in tens, 5 in 8, and 4 in thousand. Now, let's try to write 243 in the place value chart, and at the same time, let's look for the value of each digit. Now, 2, 4, 3. So it's time for us to look for the place value of each digit. So since 2 is in the hundreds column, then it means that there are 200. So the value of this digit is 200. While 4 is in the tens, so basically there are 4 tens. So you have to count 10, 20, 30, 40. The value of 4 is 40. And lastly, ones, it will stay as the same. You just have to count how many ones are there in 3. So 1, 2, 3. Next is 7,619. First, let us put it on its correct column, 7619. Now, it says that there are 7,000s in this column. So the value of 7 is 7,000. Well, 6 is in the hundred, so it is 600. 1 is in the tens, so there are only 1 tens. And lastly, 9 in the ones. Now, let's try using blocks, strips, and square. So, thousands is represented by a cube, 100 is represented by a square, tens is represented by strips, and ones is represented by blocks or small blocks. So, now here, if you will be asked by your teacher to tell the value of this graph, you just have to count how many figures are there in each column. So for example, in hundreds, how many squares can you see in the column? Very good, there are 4. How about in tens column? Very good, there are 4 also. How about in ones column? Very good, there are 7 ones. You just have to combine the numbers together and you will form 447. How about this one? Again, you just have to count how many figures are there inside each column. So in 1000, there are 2 columns. In hundreds, there are 4. In tens, there are 4 also. And in ones, there are 3 ones. So the answer will be 2443. Now we're done with the digits, we're done with the symbols and the figures. Let's move on to expanded form. What is expanded form? It is a way of writing numbers to see the value of each digit. So earlier, you've already know how to get the place value of each digit. Now here in expanded form, you just have to put those place value form into an addition equation. For example, let's have 23. But before that, let us use first a place value chart. Now, how many tens are there in 23? Look for the second number, and it is 2. So there are 2 tens in 23. So it will be 20. How about how many ones are there in 23? Very good. There are 3 ones. Now, just have to use the addition equation, input the place value of each digit like this. So 20 plus 3 is equals to 23. And this will be the expanded form of number 23. How about 47? Very good. So in the tens place, it will become 40, and in ones place, it will be 7. So 47 in expanded form will be 40 plus 7. How about 346? So since there are 3 digits, you have to use 2 addition sign. So first, let's start with 3. So this will be 340 in 6. Now, I hope you've learned a lot from this video. Be ready for our set works today and also activity about place value and expanded form. That will be all for today. Goodbye and thank you, Hi kids!